If the Earth itself is conceived to be a planet, a visible planet, we can perceive the fact that there is a larger invisible planet which relates to this particular part of the solar system. For with respect to every visible sun, there is what we might call the invisible counterpart. With respect to every planet that is conceived to be visible, there is the invisible counterpart. And this is not to be confused with the populations 1 and 2 idea, for that is with respect to the visible aspects in a particular realm or level of form and of consciousness to perceive that form, where I suggested the possibility of the positive and negative aspects of form. But in addition to this, we have the vast bodies of which are invisible forms insofar as our particular ability to perceive is concerned at this level of consciousness with respect to what we conceive to be form. For there certainly is form beyond the range of our ability to perceive form. And yet, by instrumentation, we are, it appears, scientifically determining that there is form where man did not know there was form in the universe. And that the invisible forms are larger or more vast in scope and area than the visible forms. Well, that correlates with the basic factors which you have been considering in our training school program, for instance, and our whole background of study in the Third Sacred School. And I trust that this meditation upon the scientific findings and conclusions and ideas will have value to you in relationship to the development of your ability to perceive and comprehend the factors which are at work in relationship to ourselves from the standpoint of what we have consistently called the visible and the invisible realms of being. In meditating upon the cosmos, let us not be arrogant. Let us not waste time trying to comprehend concepts of vast distances. For the ability of the mind to comprehend is staggered by such things. It is not the vast distance, nor yet is it the cosmos itself upon which we need to meditate. For if we begin to think of the cosmos, we at once back down, as it were, to the universe. And even here we must be careful not to be arrogant and presumptuous. We need to be careful of conclusion and to avoid meaningless imagination. Therefore, while we note the vast splendor and something of the principles there revealed, we back down to the solar system. And even here we need to be careful not to be arrogant and presumptuous. For who among the children of men can comprehend all the mysteries of our solar system? The sister planets of our Earth and the sun around which we revolve. And while we may meditate upon some of the things which we see there, we avoid fantastic conclusions and back down to the earth upon which we live. And even here, who among us can say that he has comprehended all the mysteries of the earth itself? And while we may see and know many things, we come back to ourselves as human beings. And who can say that he comprehends all the mysteries of his own body, to say nothing of his mind and his heart? And so we find that there are layers of mystery, layers of wonder upon wonder. And here, where we have a centering in consciousness, we can meet the Spirit of the One, yea, and of the ones who have a centering in consciousness with respect to the solar system. And those who have a centering in consciousness with respect to the universe. And through them we know we have contact with those who have a centering of consciousness in the cosmos. But rather than seeking through vain imagination to comprehend some supposed mystery in these vast fields of being, let us be content to trust those who provide the centering of consciousness in these vast fields, and make certain that we ourselves in our fields provide the correct centering of consciousness at the places where we are in relationship to the whole. So let it be, and so shall we serve, to the glory of God and to the blessing of the children of man.